haven't really been uploading it. I uploaded a video like a week ago. I'm sorry I haven't really been best. Um, I am planning to do more shorts. Um, but as is right now, I just need to focus on school and stuff like that. And then as you can see, I have a Halo, and I no longer have like 900k. I did buy some stuff. Um, and yeah. So with that being said, I am going to say SEC. Why? As in I no longer playing BTI or doing videos on it and just playing it regularly without recording. So my recordings are really long. Um, when it comes to some videos that I make, I am planning to make more very high videos at the moment. But I have no longer like have motivation to do BTI content because I barely even do it anyway. And BTI did have some drama. If you guys don't really know, um, I staff, a community manager. He got fired from his job and now she's finding another job or he opened up to. Hopefully she can get a job because, she's a really bad person and I think she really needs to speak on the situation that is going on. But yeah. I am wanting to do more like high content for you guys and maybe a little bit of for these my friends if they're up for it. I don't want to force them. I don't want to force them to do a video with me and then constantly the video gets messed up and stuff like that. I will not be talking. They can talk, but I'm not gonna be the one who's talking in the video because I don't want my face to be like like over them the whole time. But I really want to include my friends because I did be mentioning them a lot. And like a lot of my videos I've been mentioning them a lot. I'm really excited for Ray Moon. Hopefully they do. Hopefully Royal High does update the map and make it really pretty. I think my favorite place in Royal League last year was the castle entrance. Because they had like this like little like not the butterflies but like the little crows and I got like those like birds or something, I don't know. But it landed on my hand one time last year and it was really pretty. I love the Royal map. I just wish that like like concentrating to Kindle Gardens and not definitely should play Royal High, even though like Barbie suddenly like took away the badges and stuff like that. I wish like content creators who use the play the game a lot to come back to Royal High. We don't know if they're actually gonna update the game. Hopefully they do update the game this week or maybe next week or in like last year they updated the map. I think September. It was either September because they did that pretty early, or it was October because I can't remember. I can't remember. And the Christmas update. The Royal Moon update is probably my favorite update besides the winter update. But I feel like they need to like update the game in order for players to keep like coming back and joining. But since I'm the one who's not making DCI content anymore, I'm trying to do more high content. I really want to do more high content. I really want to let you guys see behind the scenes or what I do with my friends or stuff like that. Like, yeah. So originally, I really want to make more content real high, but also make different content in different games. I'm still whether or not trying to get Emma to do redo that 1v1 because that 1v1 was really long and I did tell her to like record it herself and then send it to me, but somehow the recording like it doesn't want to get sent to me. So we have to do that 1v1 over again. Um, but I really want to do like more animation content, even though like that game is like kind of dead right now. Even though it's not dead, but like like the update is not really like getting an update. If you know what I mean, the game is not getting an update. Maybe because Nicholas knows what's going on with Roblox, or maybe he just is sick of people telling him to update his game. I feel really bad for him, but also I don't. But I really feel bad for him that people are pressuring him to update his game every single time he asks for an update. Even the Halloween update last year was taking forever, and it was already November. I think. I think. It was already October. It could have happened in September, like September, October, like 2 days. Royal Week is supposed to be in October, but I feel like it's become a little early. Like, not a little early, but like in like the end of September is become at the end of September and in October, and then I guess the just I guess the Barbie is just trying to make the update more fun or something. Hopefully the festival comes back because that map was really fun too. We had the little cute cafe. I remember when I played that map, I really wanted to play the map with my friends, but that like we live in different places and we had different times to mix up the task. And only two. I feel like always like 2 hours ahead of me, or 3 hours. And Cass is 1 hour ahead of me. Everybody's ahead of me. Everybody. I don't know about Melissa, but yeah. Everybody except for like Cass and maybe Ollie. But it really depends if we're on. I don't really say that I'm on a lot, but I am on a lot when I'm at school or not at school, but like when I get picked up from school. I do originally go online, play my game, wait until we get to the house and still play my game. And if I am doing a video, which I'm doing right now, I just got home. I just played a few minutes around and I'm still trying to make content on that. But I need to like calm down on that content because it's it's getting too much to me and I feel like I yell a lot. Um, but yeah. Also, if you're wondering why my dorm looks a little bit different, well, probably because I probably did not say this in the last time that I recorded a very high video. I did mention I was going to do a dorm tour, and then I just realized I literally reset my dorm. So my dorm is in a working process. I can't sleep today. I'm so tired. I woke up so early 6:30 is not a good like waking up, being yelled at, going downstairs. Like I can't. Okay, I can't. And then like going downstairs until like going downstairs 7:35 a.m. to go downstairs and then just wait or wait for my mom to say to go out of the house. It's too early. Even if she does wake us up so early, like maybe 6:20, like, I still feel so tired. And when I stay up, I still feel tired, and I don't care. I don't care. I did not mention this yes, not yesterday. The last time last week when I was recording that, I did have Tuesday off yesterday, which it felt good, but I did. My dad had to like pick me up on Sunday, drop me off Monday, but then and then I just realized, and my friend from a different school, she did tell me, she messaged me, she said that there is no school Tuesday. I was like, okay, that's a little bit confusing. My mom said you don't have school you have to do Tuesday. And then she got an email saying that there's no school Tuesday, and I was like, what did I tell you? I am not delusional, bro. I really feel bad for people who did not get Tuesday off. Tuesday. Um, but yeah, I am no longer making just in test content because the drama, and I'm still gonna play the game. Just not recording me because I feel like as I like farm off camera, it's just gonna take too long of a video just to just like talk and stuff like that. Cause I talk a lot, not like in front of people because I daily do that, but when I'm with my friends, yes, I do talk a lot. Maybe just a little bit, not in call a lot because I get really quiet when it's just the three of them talking and they just like zone out and just do my own thing. Either if Cass and Jin are doing something really stupid, yeah, I be doing my own. We always be doing our own. Speaking of them three, I am well, I did get to hang out. I did get to call them on Friday and Saturday. I I can't remember, bro. I don't think it was Friday. It was either Friday or Saturday. I did call them Sunday too, but I did leave the call multiple times because I was at my uncle's house for dinner, so I couldn't really like be in the call and talk to them because adults were in the background. I didn't want them to be like, "Oh, who's that?" or "Who are you?" or "What is going on?" I don't want them to be confused, so I just left and I was gonna tell them, "Oh, I can call when I'm at my dad's house." But suddenly this call just ended. Like, how confused. The Friday, I think Friday is like, I was actually no, we didn't call Friday. Maybe it was just a little bit. I think the call was like half a call, and then Saturday, I woke up really early, I think, and no, I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself. Friday, I woke up early and my friends we were gonna call, but it was like 10 a.m. ish for me because usually everything's like ahead of me. So we were like, oh, let's call because we were bored. We were bored. We were tired for a high. We were tired for a high. They were tired of volleyball lessons or something like that. We were not into like that. And then we were like talking about something and then like, oh, whatever. And then I don't know. I don't I don't I can't even remember the last thing I remember called them and it was 12 hours. We called 12 hours. That's the longest 12 hours my dating life. So I love I love to like call late at night because you get to like stay up with them and like when you have to go to sleep. Cause I did stay in the call and I left. I rejoined because my mom wasn't coming upstairs until like 12 ish, but she did. I did fell asleep on the call, and I'm not really like the kind of person who just like talk for hours, even though like I talk to them all the time. Not all the time, but like during like the weekend or whatever. I'm pretty sure we might call. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna call this weekend. Hopefully we do because I love calling my friends. Maybe just like a little, like maybe it's not annoying, but maybe like just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. It's not annoying when say like those three calls is annoying when somebody else calls, like a person I'm not gonna say on here because I don't want to. And I'm still sick. I'm still sick. Um, I don't feel better. I don't think I gotten better, but I'm still I'm I feel like I'm still a kid. I feel like I'm not even 17 yet. Like I'm not even there yet. I'm not even a senior yet. I don't even have my driver's license yet, and still I'm I'm a junior and I'm going to be a senior next year. I'm kind of scared, but not at the same time just like happy because my graduation high school is by do 20 community services in 1 year because it does take a long time to get 20, even though and I am actually doing a community service with my little sister in October, so I would not be uploading. Maybe in October, maybe like when the Halloween update comes out, a day later or something. But yeah. But I am really excited for the Halloween update. I think it's my favorite. It's like my favorite time when Royal High updates because it's just the most prettiest map ever. Right? And Wiki, Wiki, hello, hello. Um, Guys, I cannot sleep today. I've been so tired. I've been sleep. I almost fell asleep in class. My teachers were like checking up on me and were like, "Are you okay? Like, are you tired or whatever?" Hello. Anyway, so yeah, that's going on. Anyway, um, so before I ended, I know I did mention this in the beginning that I did get a Halo. Yes, I did get him a Halo. Am I planning to get rid of it anytime soon? Maybe. Maybe. Uh, but I am planning to get another Royal High doll. And I keep saying I was gonna unbox one and unbox the other ones, but I have not been doing that, and I've been unboxing it by itself. So I will try my best to get another one. I actually, speaking of Royal High dolls, I am planning to get one for my birthday for Christmas. It's this one and this one, but I'm probably gonna ask for this one for my dad and the other one for Christmas. I don't know, but hopefully at the end of January, not January, by the end of December or something, I might get it. I might not. I don't know. Who knows? My dad might get it for me just because I put it on there. Um, so being 16, eh, I don't feel this. I don't feel 16, guys. I don't feel like I feel like I've been waiting to be 16 since I was like 7 years old. I was like, when I was 7, I was like, I want to be 16. I want to be I want to be a teenager. I don't want to be a kid. And now I'm 16 now. That was years ago. Jesus. Um, and now that I'm 16, it just feels like I just regret all the I can't. Um, I feel like now I'm a teenager. I don't even feel. I feel like I'm still 13. I feel like I'm still in the a 13-year-old girl I haven't really done any political things to people because people think I did. Um, it's only the friend group I have. It's because I'm not really. I mean, like I understand like people not being nice and then some people being nice to me, but sometimes when like I overreact over something, it takes a while for me to forgive or forget. I There was a situation off um off camera, but I'm not gonna really say what it was or what it is, but it was a long time ago, and I feel like I don't really want to speak on the topic because they, the online group I used to have before I met Tyson, Ollie, and Melissa, and Lily, and all these um other lovely people that I have met, I feel like that friendship was just toxic. It was I was at you, but no one cares if you love about it. Anyway, um, but I have been going through a lot when everything was just happening with that old friendship that I had. I know I'm not supposed to really talk about it because, they might be watching this and then they might be attacking me. But for everything that I do with a lot of people that I know for so long, it turns out that those people were fake. Um, I knew they were fake. Shut up, you earbuds. Jesus. Uh, my earbuds like literally turned off. But it's it's like it's not because of what I did. It's because of what the person said, and that person started it, and then they blame me all for every single little thing. When you see the real person behind the face or behind that screen, I knew the friendship was very toxic. That's why I left. I left. I didn't forgive. I didn't forget, and it's because now I have a better friend group. I am in a safe place. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let me not cry. But I this video is gonna be so long. But having friends like Jane, Taz, and Ollie, and Melissa. Okay, let's not forget Melissa. And Mary. And other people that I do, but I can't really say all of them because I'm gonna feel bad if I forget about somebody. But having a friend group now based on what I know is that they is that I love when they're just like there for me whenever I'm going through something, even if I don't tell them, or if I tell Kaz, or if I tell Kim, one of my besties, um, or if I tell them in the group chat about this girl who kept staring at me and always just being Ollie. And you know, I feel like I connect with these people. I feel like I found the right people. Um, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Why am I crying? But I appreciate them a lot. Um, for when I was going through a lot with the other friend group and I met before them, um, if I never met them and maybe met them a different way, I would have never known these people for so long. Like they've been there since they've been there since the whole thing, since every single drama that the Fingers had, but they were never like those few people were never even in the friendship, but they were just trying to make everybody just like against each other, especially like when it comes to those two people that I'm not gonna say, but those two people just kept yapping about one person in our friend group and then trying to make him against them or against us. I don't know. But, what matters is that I'm safe and that I have a friend group that I can trust, you know. Um, and to know that this year is gonna get much more better because we don't no longer have these like type of drama people in our lives. The friendship has gotten better. It has gotten better. Our friendship is stronger than ever. And I remember this one time that I was AFK. I was going AFK, and personal thing was happening, so I couldn't really like read the chat and stuff like that. And when I came back, so some people were saying that my friends were talking behind my back, and I was AFK the whole time. So look. I did look at the chat sometimes when I was like doing personal things. Um, but I did not see anything that they were talking behind my back. Like that's not true. But you know, being in the friendship for so long um, is probably like the best thing that ever happened in my life. If oh my god, if I never met any of these people, I would probably still be in a bad situation or still be in that toxic friendship if I never had left or be alone and just do my own thing. Which I always do my own thing when my friends are not on, which is kind of sad. It's really kind of sad when you play by yourself. It's like I don't know about that one. But I just feel like now that I have a friend who to just trust me and stuff like that, and I'm not the type of person to tell like personal things to these people because I knew them for so long, and now I trust them, and I trust them with all my heart, and I just love these people. I love these people, bro. They're my best friends. They always been my best friends, and the first time I met them, which is really crazy because I didn't meet them in August. Probably like the end of August. I remember when we started to hang out a lot more. Not during the week, maybe like during like the weekend and stuff like that. But I do remember like spending time with them a lot. And now, now that we can call now, I feel like we did plan to meet up in the future, which is probably gonna be a long time, but if we do meet up sometime when I move out or when somebody else moves out, then we might be able to like I possibly maybe we will see each other. It really just depends. Um, cause one person's like, cause like one person has to finish high school. Like me, Ollie, and Jen are gonna finish high school in the same year, and I'm not planning to go to college because you know, 'cause I think like now I think that even if I just need to go to college, I'm not gonna go to college. That's just gonna take a while, even though oh my god, even though like I can technically um I can technically like go for like 2 years or 1 year. But I am planning to just move out when I can. Um, am I planning to stay with my mom for so long? Yes, maybe I might just stay with my mom until um until I can like actually like work and stuff like that, but I'm not the type of person to like talk to um my dream is definitely to like actually like be like an artist or something, or I don't know what I want to do with when I get out of high school. I'm still thinking about that. I'm still thinking um but really I just think that I need to focus on my on school and my studies, and work hard, get my grades up, and I need to pass. And if I do want to go to prom, I do have to do like 20 community services, so I have to work on that. But yeah. Anyways, this is all for today. I hope you guys have fun watching. If you like this guys, get notifications, and I'll see you guys in